I look calm because I've already fought the battles you're just now entering. So the other day, I was at work and everybody's tripping, stressing. You know, it's Monday, man. Everybody and their mother is coming in. They don't want to work. Nobody wants to be there, right? And everybody's just flustered. Night shift didn't do this. This is dirty. This didn't get done. I'm doing my thing, tidying up, and I see all the other nurses. They're doing their thing, tidying up. And there's this look that goes between people when you guys know you're all in the shit together, right? But nobody wants to be the first one to start bitching. And it's, you know what look I'm talking about. It's like the, right? And we get a little caught up and get a little break, a little second wind in between the onslaught. And one of the nurses there, she's getting ready to, I can tell she wants to just let it all out, right? And I'm like, go ahead, girl, talk your talk. She gives me the spiel about all the nonsense that she had to clean up and all this stuff. And she looks at me and she's like, does it bother you? Do you not get mad? Why are you still smiling? Why are you always so happy? Why are you so chill about everything? And I told her, I was like, you have two choices, right? You can be upset or you can just accept that it is what it is. And this isn't the first time this is ever gonna happen. It's not the last time it's ever gonna happen, right? But every time that it happens, it's your choice on whether you're gonna let it get you all bent out of shape and destroy the rest of your day, or you're gonna take it and be chill about it, right? I've seen this before. It's not new to me. I know the outcome of me getting upset. I know the outcome of me bitching. I know how that's going to unfold, how it's going to shape the mood around me. And it creates this persona or this interpretation of me that people are going to take at face value and be like, dang, Mark just complains. Mark is mad. Mark is this, bad, whatever, right? And I've lived that life before. I've already fought that war. I don't want to fight it like that anymore, ever again, right? Another example of that is I like to think back to times where I used to reflect in silence about, was I doing something wrong? More specifically in personal relationships of mine. I used to get into these, I don't know, feelings or interpretations of what was going on in my relationships. And there was nights I used to sit there in silence and I tried to figure out what I did wrong. I'm texting somebody that I care about and I'm getting these dry, short text back. I'm sitting here thinking, like, what did I do wrong? Where did I fuck up? How did I get to this point where I'm texting her and she's just over it, right? And I'm a deep thinker, man. I'm rereading convos like I'm some kind of like forensic scientist, you know, like I'm missing some kind of hidden code. Like there's some secret message that explains like, you know, why I'm disposable. Why, you know, this is where you fucked up right here. And this text right there, that's where you fucked up, right? Does that sound familiar? You know what I mean? And it sucks to be in that state of mind, right? And it does something to you, man. You keep giving your love, your loyalty, and you don't get it back. And it starts to like peel at who you are in yourself and your self-worth. And in your head, you are deconstructing yourself, right? They're not even saying anything to you. You're doing all of the negative talk. And it's just you, your voice, just diminishing everything and everything about you. And it ruins your vibe. And you start to take that out into the world and people can see it. And it is just on your face. I've gone through all that. I've healed through all that. And now it's just, it's on my face. You could see it on my face. The way that I walk, the way that I carry myself, the way I talk to people, the way that I interact, from how people respond to me, I would assume that I give off a look that I just don't care. I'm just unbothered and I'm just chilling and enjoying life. And I have noticed that has made a distinct difference in how I'm received by others. When I was really pissed off all the time and I was in a really negative headspace, I would show up to work and it seemed like problems would find me, right? And it was always like, essentially the message was, fix your face, Matos. You know, that's what I got. Now I show up to work and people are elated to see me. They're like, hey, good morning, Mark. Hey, how's it going, Mark? They're always so happy to hang out and talk and have little chit chats, right? And I taught some people this little cool handshake, right? Like my boy Daniel, he taught me down in New Orleans, bro, the Lego dap. And I've been teaching that to people and it's like spoon feeding candy to children, you know what I mean? But it brings such a positive vibe. So now when I show up to work, people are looking for me, like hunting me down so they can Lego dap me, you know what I mean? Because I changed my perspective. I changed how I present myself to the world, and it started by reassessing myself and readjusting my perspective within myself, right? So you can sit there and you can wait, right? You can wait forever, bro. There's still times where I see my phone go off from a distance and I can't really read the name. I can't really pick it out, but it looks almost similar to a certain name. And there's a little skip. There's a little like, you know, and that it hurts still. That's a little scar. You know what I mean? Still look at it. Like I still look at this burn on my hand and think about how I got this making my ex coffee and the lid blew off of this steam container. The lid smoke checked her in the head. By the way, hilarious that it hit her. It hit her with some force, but steam blew the skin off my hand. Immediately, her response was like, "What the fuck is wrong with you?" Right? Only to turn around and see me gripping my hand like I'm Darth Vader, just right? But these are scars, man. They're things that we all have. We all have scars, right? And I think once you start to be open about your scars, right, you can start to shed the armor off and be that person that you are underneath on the outside and not be afraid, man. We all have them. Don't be afraid to show them, because what it shows to other people is, hey, man, that vulnerability, giving out that vulnerability first, that says to other people, okay, this is a genuine person and I can try and have a genuine connection with this person. Just another reference point to this, right? A lot of people watch your stories on Instagram. I know people watch my stories on Instagram, and I interact with a good bit of my friends that have been watching me develop throughout the years. And a lot of the feedback is positive. And a lot of the feedback is, man, you're someone different now. You seem so much happier now, so much more positive, so much more like... And that speaks volumes to the work that I've been doing on myself. And so if you really listen to what's going on around you, right, you can get a good assessment of what's going on within you. And from that, you can start to take in the data, process it, and determine, is the noise I'm hearing good, or does something need to change, right? The same people who used to question you when you were starting are now watching you in silence. I still see your name pop up there, dropping little likes, hearting the stories, right? Where was that energy when we were together? Where was that support when we were together, right? So you're going to outgrow people. You're going to keep going, and you just got to let them watch. You want to know what I know? I know that calm is the new flex. It's not, nobody cares about flash. You don't impress your exes or your enemies or whoever's hating on you by being like, yo, check out the new Fendi Bugatti Volati Machati Moi Chai Latte. You know what I mean? You flex by showing them, hey man, I know you used to doubt. What do you gotta say now? I'm chilling. You see it? You don't see me stressing, right? I can only imagine what my old flight chief would say if she saw where I was at now. This lady tried to tear me down at the very beginning of my career. Just absolutely zero vote of confidence. It was straight hate. She was sipping the haterade. She wasn't even sipping it. She was fucking shotgunning that shit. She was like, straight hate. I wonder what she'd say. Actually, I really don't give a fuck, because the last time I heard, she got arrested or some shit like that for being drunk at work, which is fucking crazy, but it makes sense. And I think she went through a divorce, a crazy, messy one too. Now, you know, I digress as I always do. But if you fuck with that, if any of that sounds relatable to you, man, or somebody you know, yo, throw this their way, right? Share this, because essentially what I want to do is I want to just compile all these thoughts or these answers to these commonly asked questions or commonly faced problems, so that I don't have to keep repeating myself, okay? Because as much as I love to talk, as much as I love to hear myself talk, all right, I don't like to hear myself say the same thing over and over and over and over and over again, bro. I don't even watch these videos after I post them, right? I watch them when I'm editing them just to make sure I don't look like a goober, but after that, man, I can't remember. I just go to the title, and especially lately, it's been a lot, man. People will be talking to me about stuff, and I'm like, you know what, bro? Hold up. This video right here. There you go. Bing. Call it a cop-out. Call it what you will. But hey, man, I don't gotta say it twice, bro. If it's right, you don't gotta say it twice. You feel me, son?